Okay. Okay. Hi. How are you doing?
Good girl, how are you?
I'm great. How's your day so far?
My day's good. My day's busy. I just got done writing for an artist, and I was just on the phone with one of my producer friends. So we've just been running around, but good. What about you?
I've been just prepping for you.
Oh, she's been probably she's been getting ready for my birth, my awakening. I'm obsessed. Well, your makeup looks amazing. I
Oh,
mentioned this before we started that interview, but seriously, like I love blue. It's
I
so
love your little heart necklace.
you actually, girl, and I always tell people anytime they say this, Arcanum LA. Look it up, ARCANUMLA website.
Mm-hmm.
About Brooke. She's amazing. She's a manifestation girly. She has
Oh.
a podcast called Good Effing Energy.
Oh
She's
wow.
so you can order that on there and they have all these different kinds. They're amazing.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. I'll definitely check that out.
She's amazing and I highly recommend Good Energy.
Oh, and I love the guitars.
Well, thanks, girl. This is our little studio. So we're just like, let me bring you to the room that the inception of my life begins. So
Okay. So for those who might be new to you, who are you? Like soul deep level? And what's your sign?
wait, I'm obsessed with you. She did her research. She was like, this is the type of shit I like to talk about. Well, first off, hi, I'm Ella. I believe in magic. I believe in love. I believe in law of attraction. I love art because I feel like we say things that we really feel. And I love the expression of self through makeup, through dreams, through conversation, because I feel like it gives hope in such a crazy, oversaturated world. So I guess I just more explain to you like what I connect deeply with, which is probably what I would want you to know the most about me. But for the more tangible answer for my tangible humans, my name's Ella, and I am a singer, songwriter, and artist. And I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I live in LA now. And I make pop music, and I like to talk about the spiritual awakening and themes of the ego under the idea of pop music. And that's what I've been doing. And that's what I've been rolling out for the past couple months and will continue to for the next year or so. And my sun sign is a Capricorn, and my rising is an Aries, and I'm a Libra moon.
Oh, love
Yeah,
that. I feel like we're totally aligned with everything you just said, by the way.
yours.
Okay, I don't know all my three. I'll get on that, but I'm a Libra.
I love Libras. I
Thank
love
you.
it. Makes sense because your moon is your most internal, reflective, who you are when you're comfortable with people or when you're alone. And I'm a Libra, so that makes sense that I was immediately like, "What's up?" and like felt comfortable with you.
Yeah, beauty and justice.
I love Beauty and Justice. That's the name of an EP, right? Girl, let me write that down. Beauty and Justice. I'll give you 5%. God, fire. I'm literally writing it down.
So you grew up in Atlanta, but moved to LA. What inspired that move, and how do the two cities compare?
So, yes, I love Atlanta. I send her lots of love. I don't know if you feel this way, but I know a lot of my friends and people I've talked to, I think there's some sort of like disdain with the hometown, regardless of where it was, because of the feats of growing up and the traumas that we all face through growing up. So I think for a little bit I rejected Atlanta, but I knew I always wanted to end up in Los Angeles or New York or even Nashville, honestly,
Mhm.
because of their extreme creative capacities and the opportunities within music that they held for me. But LA just was the perfect storm. And I actually originally moved out here to go to school. I went to music school. I went to pop music school, basically. Shout out to USC Thornton. Fight on. I literally want to give everything I can back to that program because it gave me so much. And that's how I like originally moved out here. And then I worked in the summers and continued to pursue connecting with people out here. And then I now live here full time. So I love Los Angeles. How it compares to Atlanta. I love Atlanta too. I think Atlanta has a lot of also artistic opportunity as well. And I do think it's growing as well. Atlanta has a lot more forage, I would say, and feels a little more nature-esque, I would say, which you wouldn't expect because Atlanta is such a city, but I love the food there too. I miss like all the greasy southern food and the biscuits and all that. But I love LA because I feel like there's so many sub cities within LA and so many different experiences that are at your fingertips here, and it's so big. And so there's a lot of opportunity, not only career wise and creative wise, but just personally to explore. And so I feel like the world is my oyster here. And I also feel like it's where I started my adult life. So I feel like there's just like a more connection to freedom here personally for me, you know?
That's beautiful.
Thanks, girl.
Right. How would you describe your personal style in 3 words?
Are you talking about fashion? Or are you talking about music?
Both.
How would I describe my personal style in 3 words? Unapologetic, vulnerable, casual. But when I say casual, I mean like, because I love sweats, I love the crop tops. And when I'm talking about in terms of my music style, casual because it's conversational and it's something that I would say to someone that I'm very close with. Um, and so I think that's what I mean when I say in that context. I love that question.
Right. What do you love most about being an artist in LA? What drives you crazy about it?
Oh, wait, these are amazing questions. Thanks for taking the time to ask these. Um, Wait, say it one more time. Favorite part about being an artist in LA, right?
Yes. What drives you crazy about it as well?
My favorite part about being an artist in LA is that the more you like feed the beast and the more that you like dive into it and jump into it, like the more there is to eat. And like there's more beauty, there's just so much going on all the time if you give it that energy. And I think that's the same thing that drives me crazy about it, if that makes any sense. Like it's it's exhausting, it's beautiful, it's messy, it's hard. But I guess the it used to drive me a little more crazy, and I've talked about this in some of my songs. And I don't know if it's LA specific because I know that a lot of people talk about Los Angeles in this way that's like using people and all this stuff. I do think that is just an existing factor of humanity when the egos are running the show. So I actually don't think that's just like LA, you know? But I think what drives me crazy about LA specifically, the parking, LOL. It's just like not anything to do with being an artist, but it does with the rapid movement of my life and the way that I overbook myself. That one inconvenience could like make me have to a like be super rude and just like, go crazy. But I love everybody here and I actually think that it's a beautiful place. And I don't really play in the fields with people who make me feel bad about myself, but that's actually not their fault and that's not in their control. I let them make me feel bad about myself. So that's something that I just try to like tamper and try to like be aware of and like protecting my energy in that way, you know?
Totally. Totally.